Yay. Okay. Well, thank you guys for being on. And thank you, Nicole, for stepping in and being the host and recording because this was completely unexpected. In fact, it's really sunny out right now. It's just really cold. Apparently, whatever the rain came, it brought in a cold front. But so I decided to start kicking off some weekly working Zooms. And I didn't want to call it a power hour because sometimes we may not be just, you know, working on something specific during that time. So I'm calling it kind of a grow your business session. Today's is going to be a little bit like a power hour. I've broken it up into two big parts and then one little 5 minute section. But it's really focused on intentional action towards moving our business forward. And I've only scheduled it for 30 minutes. And one thing I'm going to do that you might find helpful too is for the next 30 minutes, kind of like turn off the TV, put the dogs outside, try to have no distractions. And the big one is no overthinking it, right? So when we're doing these actions, we're just going to kind of shotgun some of these things out. And I find if we work it together and help each other, then one, not good to just get ideas from everyone, but I work together with other Plexus people. It builds my confidence, and that comes through in the messages I send people and in the follow up I do. So, um, one quote I do want to say to kind of kick these off is that success we know comes from consistent action, not perfect action, right? So just small little actions that create big results. So for the first kind of 10 minutes today, I'm calling it work sprint number one. And I did drop it in the team chat if someone is more of a visual person, since normally I'd have like a slide up, but I'm hoping to knock this out here before my phone goes from 18% down to zero. I turned my camera off and I like closed everything out and I put on low battery mode. So hopefully I'll last. But the first work sprint is going to be customer check-ins and follow-ups. And this matters because we often think that when we get our first customer, that's like the end of the task. We're like, "Shoo, I got a new VIP. All right, on to the next one." But really, that's when the real work begins because our customers and our potentials, they need connection, support, and even reminders on, why they started. Even if it's somebody who reached out to you on their own, eager to start Plexus, oftentimes they need that support from us. So here's what we're going to do for the next 10 minutes. And if you don't have potential customers or you don't have current customers, that's okay. We're going to pivot. But you're going to follow up with any of your potentials. If anyone has messaged you and showed interest, but they haven't ordered yet, follow up with them. I prefer to use voice messages because I feel like whenever you type or text, people read it with their own bias on it, whereas they can't put bias when they hear your voice and they hear how genuine you are. Okay. Um, and there are sample messages for this, but it kind of depends on where you left that customer. Maybe you followed up with them last month and it wasn't a good time. So the message you could say now is, hey, it's a new month. Everyone's ready for spring. I know last month wasn't a good time for you to get started. I wanted to check back in and see if March is a good time, if you're ready now, right? Just something simple. Then the next thing is you can check in with your current customers, see how they're feeling, and then this is a great time to invite them to the product call with our corporate scientist that is this Thursday. Okay. Those are on the team page. I can drop them in the chat as a reminder. These are really good calls, and Dr. Hartman leads them. It doesn't have to mean someone is really interested in the science. It's just a good way to get them connected again, even if they are just a product user. So those are this Thursday. You also, when you check in with your customers, you can do both, or you can pick and choose based on your customer. This also goes with your potentials. You can invite them to the 21-day weight loss challenge. I think Amy dropped in the chat that she's only got 39 spots left, and you can say that to give like a sense of urgency. And then the last thing, if you get through all of those, you can message someone about the business opportunity this month. And there's different options there. Maybe you want to reach out because they might be interested in an iPad or an Apple Watch or a red light mask. Maybe it's someone you're following up with. But those are the four goals. They're laid out in the chat. We're going to do that here for the next just quick 10 minutes. All right. Okay. I'm going to mute while I type. Hey, Nicole, I'm down to 13%.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
I got a neighbor who said she can run over a little battery pack, but I don't
Okay.
know. I go
Yeah.
blank. Why?
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's not good either. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? I like anything specific you want me to direct? I mean, we have all the actions you put us in
Yeah.
in the chat, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. I think the big thing is we got those Thursday calls, just get in the habit of those. And then the 21-day challenge is a good one too.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And
Okay.
I'd say too, like everybody who's on here, like as you do something, like shout it out in the chat here, in the Zoom chat, kind of say what you did or, send a message or send a
Yeah.
follow-up. It's kind of good to keep us motivated to see other people
Yeah.
do work.
I love that. And you guys can unmute yourself too if you want to be like, I just sent a message and someone replied, or I just sent a message.
Mhm. Or if somebody has a question too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're not sure how to reach out.
Hmm. Thank you for putting this together.
Yeah, and it won't be the same every week. So next week we're going to look at even it'll be less messaging. It'll be more looking at kind of some social media and content creation. So it'll be different every week, but something to move our business forward and just all of us working together.
I love that.
Hey Nicole, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I just checked in with my sister who signed up and ordered. I asked her how it's going. She said that she did a slim right out of bed this morning and another one just before lunch, and she got the hunger control. I told her she should be doing the hydrate when she first gets out of bed. Should she be doing two slims a day like that?
Well, curious, did she say any, like, was she feeling any certain way, or did she just share with you that she took two? Or was she like having some kind of side effects or something?
No, she just
Okay.
shared that she got her products and then she did two.
Okay.
She is my one that was on the GLP-1 shots
Okay. Yeah.
and needed to get off of them and stuff.
Mm, she probably wants that extra hunger control. So what else did she order? I mean, did she have the hydrate on her order or
No,
no?
I
Okay.
asked her she got the hydrate, so I was telling her we should get her that.
So here's the thing. She can take two a day and she can take them that close together. Yes. But day one, I probably wouldn't. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a lot of fiber coming into play all at once. But here's the thing, like you don't want to like scare her. Like she's probably really excited. Hey, I had two slims today. Yay. You know what I mean? So you don't want
Yeah,
to be like, oh, don't do that, because then she'll be like, well, wait, why? Maybe she feels good, maybe she likes it. So I would just I don't know. I guess you'd probably just want to ask her, like, how do you feel since you had it? What did you think of the taste? Ask some questions like that just to see, like, just to kind of gauge, and maybe she'll share.
okay.
But you could let her know, like, you don't have to start right away with two a day. That's great that you're already getting into it. A lot of people love to have two slims a day. Usually they start out with just one. It's totally fine to do two if you want to go right out of the gate with that. But, just I would just kind of let her know, that's great. You're glad she's doing it and you're glad she's liking it. And if that is the time of day she needs the hunger control, then that's fine.
Okay.
However, some people might need that hunger control later in the day. So maybe having one before lunch, maybe one late afternoon. You know what I mean? So I would just tell her, pay attention to when your cravings are. Um, it's totally fine to have a slim right out of bed, first thing in the morning. Some people love that. Some people mix their hydrate with that and do that first thing in the morning or whatever. Um, but a lot of people tend to have the cravings later in the day. So she might want to move one of those maybe later so they're not
Okay.
like both like within a few hours of each other. But I also feel like there's no like totally wrong way to really do slim as long as you're taking it every single day. That's what's important. And you want her to be excited about it. You don't want to like dim that, excitement.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Mhm. We have that new virtual office up and running in full effect. I don't think you can access the old one anymore. So if anyone has questions on how to use your reports, please let me know.
Recording in pro.
How's everyone doing? Been sending some customer follow-ups, checking in on people, especially since I was away for a week, and then followed up with a potential. I have another one I want to send a message to. Does anyone have any questions or need any help? Great job, Holly. I see she sent 4 follow-up messages. And Amy Welch messaged her new February VIPs about the Thursday call and the 21-day group. Tina followed up with 3 customers and 2 potentials. Way to go. Heather has sent a welcome email to her newbies. Oh, I need to do that too. I have one I didn't send that to. And she sent 2 voice messages to potentials about gut health while they're using the weight loss shots. Good. Just going to stay on another couple minutes, so we're here if you need any help. All right, great job, everybody. I'm going to end the recording. I'm going to go send out a message to everybody about the 21-day challenge since I heard Amy only has 39 spots left. So let's fill up this challenge and help people get healthy. All right, if you guys need any more help, you could just chat in the team chat. Bye.